Hey guys, my name's Adam and welcome to Jamsville. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to learn every scale that you need to know on guitar in every key in just 5 minutes. We're going to be starting off with the major scale, then the melodic minor scale, harmonic minor scale, natural minor scale, and minor pentatonic scale. First I'll show you all the shapes for them in the key of C, and then I'll show you how you can move the shapes around the guitar to play in whatever key you need to at any time. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by learning our C major scale. We're going to be starting on the 5th string, 3rd fret with our 2nd finger, and the pattern goes like this. And we're going to add one more octave on top of that. It goes like this. This is going to be our basis for the rest of the scales. This shape will transform into each of the other shapes. Here's the whole shape put together. Now we can take this scale shape and play in every other key simply by moving it up 1 fret at a time. C major, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, and back to C. Okay, so now we're going to do the melodic minor scale. The melodic minor scale is exactly the same as the major, except that we have a flat 3rd. The first shape goes like this. And the second shape goes like this. Here it is in 2 octaves. Again, we can do the same thing and play in all 12 keys just by moving up a fret at a time. C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, and back to C. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our harmonic minor scale. The harmonic minor scale is the same thing as the melodic minor scale, except now we have a flat 6th note. The first octave goes like this. The second octave looks like this. Both octaves together. Again, we can play this shape in all 12 keys by moving it up a half step every time. C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, flat, B, and C. For our last 7-note scale, we're going to be learning the natural minor scale. Now, the natural minor scale is the same thing as the harmonic minor scale, except now we have a flat 7. So we have flat 3, flat 6, and flat 7. Here's the first octave. And here's the second octave. All together. Again, we can play this shape in all 12 keys just by moving it up a fret at a time. C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, and back to C. One more scale left, our minor pentatonic scale. Now, this is exactly the same as the natural minor scale, except we're removing the second note and the 6th note. The first octave shape looks like this. And the second shape looks like this. All together. We can play again in all 12 keys just by moving it up. C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B flat, D, and back to C. Now, even though you just learned all those scales really fast, I want you to practice them really slow to get them in your head. Once you gain a basic muscle memory imprint of the scale, make sure you're really focusing on how each note sounds when you're playing and what scale degree you're on. Know the numbers. When many people learn scales, they just learn a shape and they don't know how the shape is constructed or what scale degree they're on when they're playing. Start by mastering the major scale and then focus on how each chord tone shifts to make the next scale shape. Every time a chord tone is moving down exactly 1/2 step. 3 becomes flat 3, 6 becomes flat 6, and 7 becomes flat 7. If you want to, you can also move on to modes, which is basically starting a scale from a scale degree that is not 1. For example, you could play the major scale starting from the 2nd scale degree and then play up to the 2nd scale degree an octave higher. Something like this. I'll make another video about modes in the future. Another important part of learning scales is learning how to improvise on them. Try improvising over different recordings. You can find a song that you like by going to the website songkeyfinder.com, putting in the key that you want to practice, and then looking at a song that's in that key. Now, just because a song is listed in a particular key, that doesn't necessarily mean that every last chord in the song is going to be in that key. Sometimes songs change keys. In that case, that's okay. What you can do is you can kind of try to use your ear and move up the guitar in whole steps or half steps, which would be 1 fret at a time or 2 frets at a time. If you do this, you might even end up being able to find the new scale that works over that section. Now, even though practicing scales is really important, remember that the most important thing that you can do at the end of the day is to go out and make music with other people, experience the music community, listen to other great musicians, and just have fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, please thumb up the video. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments section. If you didn't like the video, also let me know why you didn't like it. Until next time, listen, learn, and jam.